Hi everyone, it's the EnglishSimmer here and welcome back to The Sims 4 Parenthood. In this part, we first off have to take little Maxie to the vet because he is, one, looking gross, he's extremely dirty, and he's currently looking like Rudolph, which is fitting because in this part I was actually gonna get super Christmassy and kind of get this family ready for Christmas. However, I don't feel like that's right for the kind of tone that is gonna go along with the beginning of this video. So I don't really like discussing such, I don't even know how to word it, such like content in my videos. Also, quick disclaimer, if you are under the age of 12 years old or like one of my younger audiences, parents, if your kids are watching this video right now, this is a little disclaimer to say skip ahead. I will leave a timestamp to when we actually move on to more kid-friendly, I guess you could say, what's it called, topics. So skip ahead if you are a young viewer, and if you aren't interested in what I have to say about the last part and mainly the comments on the last part of Parenthood, I will leave a timestamp down below for you guys if you don't want to listen to my explanation or my side of the story in response to the comments that I got on the last part. But a lot of you guys were saying in the last video of Parenthood that you guys didn't agree with Rags and Iris and you felt like it was quite incestuous. And one, if you truly believe that that's the road that I was going down, if you believe that I would have installed a mod so that that area of the game was accessed, you don't know me. You don't know my beliefs. You don't know what I'm about. You don't know what my channel's about. Like, even doing this speech at the beginning is awkward for me because I don't like this kind of content being promoted in my comments, in my videos, anything like that. I think it's wrong. I think it's very, very wrong. I don't think it should even be a thing that we're aware of. I don't think it should be a thing that happens in the world, and I definitely don't think it's something that should be represented in a game that is made for teenagers and for over 12 years old in the UK. That's what age The Sims is rated at. And yes, there are people who do over-sexualize Let's Plays. There are people who download mods and explore that area of the game, and good for them. Like, I'm happy that they are aware of their sexuality, their audience doesn't mind that they do that kind of thing, but that's not me. And if you think that I would do that, you don't know me as a person and you don't know what I believe in. So that isn't what I was going for in the last episode. Obviously, that's not what I was going for. I am so far against incestuous relationships that it's crazy that that was even in the comment section of my video. And I would never install a mod that allowed that because I think it's wrong. And I also don't think it should be represented in a game that's made for young people. So no, I installed no mods. Rags and Iris are not sisters. They are not related in the game whatsoever. We go on to Rags in her... Where is Rags? Where's Rags in her... So Abby, you can see, it says sister. Childhood tormentor, that's pretty funny. But where's Rags? Let me find her. Look, there. She's romantic interest and she's best friend. They have no sibling relationship whatsoever. And I feel like things have changed. And I feel like things have changed because in The Sims 4, it's not physically possible to have an imaginary friend. Imaginary friends were in The Sims 3. They were in my generation's Let's Play. Rags was around in my generation's Let's Play. I always had an idea that Rags and Iris were going to end up together. And that's because it happened with Belle and Patterns. Patterns was Belle's imaginary friend. And I know it has changed. The relationship has changed for the fact that Iris and Rags have, well, Rags has been a sim since she was a child, but that would have happened even if she were an imaginary friend. She would have been an imaginary friend, and then based on the best friendship that they had, Iris would have had the option to turn Rags into a real child. And honestly, like, when I did that in Generations with Patterns and Belle, I didn't get half the comments that I received on my last video, and I had way more viewers at that point in my YouTube career. So it's kind of astounding to me that so many of you felt that way, but I could see where you were coming from, because Rags has been a human sim for a very long time. They have grown up together. However, in my mind, they are not related. I know many of you might say, well, they've grown up together, they've shared a room together, they're basically sisters. But they aren't related. To get one thing straight, there is no blood element. They aren't stepsisters. Rags hasn't been officially adopted by Ice and Devon. Like, they aren't officially sisters. As much as you put it down to biology or even stepbrothers and sisters. I mean, the thing, that's a whole different topic, to be fair. I'm not going to mention that. It's a whole different topic. I have my beliefs on, say, parents getting in a relationship after the children have been in a relationship, as long as they're not related. I have different thoughts and opinions on that, but that's not what this is about. This is about Rags and Iris. So, yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to say. I know where you guys are coming from with her being a human being for so long, but she's still technically not a human being. She's a figment of Iris's imagination. And once they reached this level of friendship, Iris was she was able to turn her into a real human being. And yes, they've grown up together, but I don't think they've ever seen each other as sisters. I don't think they've ever felt that way. I mean, this is Sims we're talking about. They don't think. At the end of the day, the decision's on me. It's how I feel about the situation. It's my Let's Play. I kind of know where I'm coming from. I know my own mind the best. And you guys can have your opinions, but I kind of know where I was coming from. And I know that I wasn't coming from a place of that. And it doesn't upset me, but like I said, if you think that I could go about that, then that's not me. Like, in the slightest. I would never do that in my game. Especially when I know I have a young audience. I have an impressionable audience. I'm not saying that you guys take everything that I say as Bible, but I know that The Sims is a lot of younger people watching, and my audience is a lot of younger people watching, and that's why I want to have these discussions and I want to get it out there. But I want you to know, I didn't think it was like a sibling relationship. I didn't look at it in that way whatsoever, and then I've just rattled on for like 10 minutes, so I'm gonna drop it now. But I wanted to explain myself, and I wanted to let you guys know, and that's how I feel about the situation. And breathe. I'm sorry if it seems like I was having a go. That's not what I'm doing. I just wanted to let you guys know really where I was coming from. Max, you're so sad. I'm sorry that we had to give you treatment, buddy. Also, we need to go wash you. We need to take you home and wash you. Okay, so that's it. That's kind of, like, I mean, there was a comment that explained it very well, by Sly Firefly, I think it said. Yeah, Sly Firefly in the comment section of the last video put it so well. And imaginary friends could only be seen by the human who owned them, who in this case, Iris owned Rags. And I get that in The Sims 4 it was difficult for me to show that because, like I said, imaginary friends aren't a thing in The Sims 4. We couldn't have had her as like this puppet. I automatically just added her into the family as a sim, but she's never been part of the family in that sense. She's never been a sibling to Rory, Iris, or Abby for that matter. She's never been related to any of them, and she's never been officially adopted. It's just that she moved in with the family because she was... The way I see it is she was a part of Iris, and she was a part of Iris's imagination, and yes, she came to life, and yes, she was a real sim, but she's still a part of Iris. She's not part of the family, so that's it. Moving on. That's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. I'm sorry that it took me like 10 minutes, but I wanted to be very clear on the situation, and I didn't want to make a different video. I didn't want to do it in 2 separate videos because I knew half of you guys who watch my Parenthood video probably wouldn't have clicked on to like some video that wasn't part of the series and it was a standalone just to discuss the topic of something that I don't really want to discuss but feel like I have to based on the comments of the last part. So that's what we were doing. I'm sorry. It's done. I don't know, it's up in the air at the minute, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with Iris and Rags. We only have 5 parts left of this Let's Play anyway, and I don't want them all to be revolved around this relationship, so for now, we're just gonna leave it at that, and we're all done. We need to go give Maxie a bath. He's so disgusting. I don't know why he's so gross. I think when you play as another household in a world and your kind of current household is left to fend for themselves, the dogs just get really dirty. And it's really sad because it makes me feel like my family doesn't care for them when I know the Frosts do love Max. Although we do need to get their relationship up for sure. Oops, you both just clipped through the door. Standard. I like it. So I do want to get their relationships up, which is why I kind of had Ice take him to the vets, and we'll have him play with him and stuff like that. Devin, did you make anything for breakfast? Because I just want to see whether it's been left out or anything. No. Okay, good. That's fine. So like I said, the next few parts are going to be rather Christmassy for these guys. I am still thinking of ending this Let's Play at part 45, which will be 5 parts from now. So yeah. I mean, is it 5 parts? No, we're on 41, so 42, 43, 44, 45. 4 more parts. So we have 4 more parts after this. They're all going to be rather Christmassy. We are in December. I am in a very Christmassy mood. I am feeling so Christmassy, and I cannot wait to do up this house in all its Christmas decorations and just kind of have fun with this family for the holidays. It's going to be a lot of fun. I also kind of want to age these guys up as well. Especially Rory, like, I want to age him up into a teen and see what he'd look like, because we have yet to do so. So I kind of want to age him up, and then I'll probably play as this family off screen, to be honest, because I don't think I can leave them behind, so I'll probably play as them. We're going to take Max for a short walk as well, because I feel like he doesn't really get walked too much in this fam. Everyone's a little bit lazy, so we are going to do that. Also, how cute is this custom content bed? It is rather huge. Like, it's the same size as a sofa, to be honest. Like, it's massive, but I really think they're cute. Bathroom sandwich. We found Iris in a bathroom stall today eating a sandwich. This is unexpected and we're not sure what to make of it, but figured we should call... Oh, Iris! What's the matter? Oh no, that's just wrong. Affects manners. When you're hungry, you need to get... We'll go for that one. Iris's empathy. Oh god, that affected so much. My goodness, I swear. We need to get her back into this bit, because I want her to be that. And also, we need to do her an emotional control still. But, that makes me laugh. That makes me feel like she's being bullied, though, and I don't like that. Like, the school kind of suggested that it was a weird thing to do, but I feel like that's really insensitive. Like, surely if you take your sandwich to the bathroom and eat it in a cubicle, like, by yourself, like, I just automatically assume that she's not happy and she doesn't have a lot of people to hang out with. Like, that's just mean. And the school are just, like, assuming that it's a gross thing and she's doing it just so she can eat. No. Stop shaming people. We need to take our kids out of that school. We need to send them to a better school. Devin, can you clean up the house a little bit? It's a little bit gross. Also, you can repair this, because that is also rather gross. I've not moved anyone's furniture yet. I feel like Abby would completely throw a hissy fit if one of the other girls moved into her room. I feel like, oh, she'd be like, oh, so I move out and you instantly kick me out of my room. I see how it is. You clearly didn't want me living there anyway. I can imagine she'd be that kind of high maintenance. That's definitely the type of person Abby is, for sure. In my mind, anyway. That's exactly what Abby would do. We're also gonna mop up these puddles. How's your walk going, boys? This is really weird. They're kind of just, like, walking around the neighborhood and, like, looking in people's houses. Whose house is this? Does nobody live here? That's pretty cool. They just have, like, DJ decks. I don't think anybody does live here. No, no one does. That's funny though. They just have some like mad DJ decks. Maybe someone does live here. Maybe this is like Jacques' house. Not Jacques. Joaquin. I don't know if anybody lives here or not. We've never visited our neighbors. That's really bad, isn't it? We've been living in this neighborhood for so freaking long, and yet we've never visited any of our neighbors. We don't even know who lives around us. We are terrible, terrible people. Actually, I think Elsa lives close by, right? Isn't this like Elsa's house? So yeah, she's like our neighbor. So we know these guys. I know Elsa and Sophia, which I think we are going to do in this park. We're actually going to have Rory go around to their house and kind of hang out with Elsa a little bit, because you guys really seem to want them to become good friends, and I do want them to hang out with each other, because like I said, I feel like Rory gets forgotten a lot of the time in this family, so it's kind of nice that he has the option to like go over to his friend's house and just like hang out. I think he is part of the League of Adventurers, actually. Yeah, he is, which Elsa is the leader of. But our friendship isn't as high as I would kind of like it to be. So we might even start a gathering. I don't know whether we can start one at her house or not, though. We'll have to see. But first he needs to come home and he needs to have a bath, because he's smelly. And he's not going to be impressing Elsa if he smells of school. He must have had PE today. This is not a short walk. Like, I feel like this has been a really long walk. They've just become friends. Why don't we get to know him a little bit? I want you to become better friends and praise him and hug him. Okay, there we go. I think we've stopped. Aw, he can tell him to be friendly to him. That's cute. Let's give him a treat. Okay, no, we're still walking. I thought we had finished, but we hadn't. Okay, are you going home? Please go home. Okay, he's going home. Good. I know he's a Dalmatian and all, and his like legs are pretty long, but that's still a really long walk for a poor dog. I feel so bad. Fred's also back at the vets today, which makes me really sad. He has like a big rash on his tummy and like in his leg pit. So we don't really know what it is. We don't know whether it's allergic reaction to fleas or whether it's kind of like a rash growing back where his hair's growing back after his operation, but the poor doggo's been through the wars, and I feel really, really sorry for him. I forgot you were going to work. Go have a ham and cheese sandwich. Quick, quick, quick. Before the kids get back home, and 2, before you have to go to work. I want you to get your hunger up. Also, I totally forgot, but we can now size down doll houses, which is awesome. There's a challenge called the Dollhouse Challenge, which I actually really want to do, and I like want to base the house off this. So in the new year, we might do the Dollhouse Challenge. That is obviously after Asylum Challenge, because I'm very excited for Asylum Challenge season 2. I also really want to know what the packs for next year are gonna be. I'm assuming we're only gonna get 1 expansion pack again, because that just seems to be the way that The Sims 4 is going at the moment. I mean, I would love it if we managed to get 2, but I think we're only gonna get 1. Sorry guys, I just had some excitement of my dentist ringing me and also a parcel being delivered. Parenthood. But I'm back, and as I was saying, I think they are probably gonna stick to the one expansion a year, but I'm very excited to see what kind of game packs the team will come out with throughout 2018. Oh my god, she just did the weirdest hug. I hate when my Sims do that, when their arms go crazy. Right, Ice is off to work, and then what is Max doing? He's just like sat out here watching the world. No, he's going to work. Let him go. Aw, he's feeling that he had a good walk. Well, where's Max? I kind of want Devon to like play with him. Come on, Devon. Go and more choices. Can we like play ball with him or something? Does he even know fetch? Requires having a ball. Is this a ball? This is a squeaker thing. I don't think this counts as a ball. Where's the ball? I think Rory probably has it in his inventory, but we can't access his inventory, which is annoying. Let me open this. Does he have the ball? Oh no, there's a ball right here. Sick. Right, put that in your inventory, and then I want you to teach him how to fetch. You're probably gonna have to go outside for this, because we definitely don't fake throw. No, don't do that. I want you to actually like teach him how to play fetch. He's a Dalmatian, so obviously he's like hella energetic. So I want him to actually be able to play fetch. Come on. Is she gonna do it? I also had to get rid of my playable pets mod because I have started the 100 cats challenge over on my Twitch, but why are they both getting calls? Why is the principal calling? Why? We went to school. Why did we both get a call from the principal? Time to wear black from having a mood swing. My principal called to say that my school performance is pretty shaky. What the hell? What's Rex's grade to that? To be fair, I never have the kids, like, do any homework. You're only a B student. Right, Rags, you're gonna actually sit down and do your homework. Abby is wondering, no, sorry, I'm gonna play as Rory. Okay, he's gonna go play in the bath, which is good. That's what I wanted him to do. I did want him to wash himself off before we went round. She's gonna go dramatically cry about her life. See? The school just completely made fun of her, but quite clearly she's going through some things. I hate that school. It completely called out our daughter, and I don't like that. Making fun of a teenager while she's going through some stuff. We can bind this to Darling. That could be pretty fun. Oh, Iris, please don't cry. My baby. That makes me so sad. Oh my god. Abby, stop. She's so needy. I swear. She's like, Mom, please come around. I miss everybody. Don't worry, we will be inviting Abby over. We are gonna have some time with her. She's gonna come over for the holidays. She's gonna celebrate Christmas with us. Don't worry, it's all gonna be a-okay. We'll invite her around. She won't be ignored forever. Max, would you be quiet? Why do dogs always do that? They always bark when you're on the phone to someone. I swear. Alright, come on, Rory. Get out of the bath. I want you to go over to Elsa's house and, like, play. Go on. Go have a play date. Abby has spread some juicy gossip about Ice. I want to know what the juicy gossip is. Does he want a baby brother? I think, nah, I don't think we can have any more kids. 4 is most definitely enough. I mean, I know Rags isn't their kid, but still. It's still a child or a teenager living in our household. I don't think we can go for any more. I would lose my mind. Also, like I said, we only have like 4 parts of this left, so it would kind of be pointless to add a new face into the family at this point for you guys. We're gonna head round with Lexter and Max and just go chill out. And also Elsa. I don't know why Elsa isn't at her house. She's probably hanging out with the League of Adventurers, let's be real. They like to hang out a lot at the park, so that's probably where she was on a Friday evening. They're all part of the cool kids, aren't they? They all go hang out at the park. I know we did that at primary school, thinking we were like proper badass. We weren't. It's just we like to think so. Okay, here we go. Everybody's here. Let's get chatting to Elsa. I do want to get to know her a little bit more. We'll tell her a gross joke. Try and impress her. Because that's how you get the girls these days. Just tell them gross jokes about yourself. She apparently doesn't like grossness. At least she doesn't like blue bottles. Blue bottles to me are pretty gross. We'll also complain about our problems. I want to add her to our group. More choices, actions. Add to group. There we go. So we can go play Space Explorer together. The Spice Festival is in town. Well, we ain't going there. I don't want my kids just sat eating like spicy food. Rory's reached level 8 of the social. Oh my god, that's like pretty impressive, Rory. Colour me impressed. Here we go. They're gonna go play on the rocket ship. I don't know where the two others went. Lester looks like he might be going for a swim or might be coming to join us. I'm not really too sure. And then I have no clue where Max is. No idea whereabouts he is. Lester, are you going to come play or are you going to play on here? Oh, he's coming to join in. Yeah, buddy. Hey, friend. How are you doing? Oh, now Rory can't play. Go on, you can still play, dude. Oh, did we just kick Lester off as well? Invite Lester to play. Come on. Max can play as well if he wants to. We can all share it. The spaceship is big enough for the 4 of us, okay? I want to be captain though. I want to show off my skills in front of Elsa. You know, I want to impress her. We'll get to know her a little bit and make a silly face. I kind of want them to monkey around. Okay, dude, stop playing. I know you're trying to impress her, but you should probably speak to her a little bit more. What else can we do? Make a silly face, make funny faces. Oh, I think we are already planning on doing that, yeah. We are making a silly face, not pulling funny faces. I don't know what the difference is. It's weird. Make funny faces, make silly face. It's weird how like some of the Parenthood interactions are kind of the same as other ones, but they just came with Parenthood. We'll also quote a cartoon character and tell a goofy story. I feel like Rory is definitely the class clown. That's the kind of vibe I get from him. Look at Max's face. He's totally giving us the stank eye. He's like, Elsa, I can't believe you find this guy funny. Why is he looking at us like that? Seriously. He's like, I can't believe you find him funny. I am not impressed. Why did you invite him to join League of Adventurers? Like, he's not cool at all. He's physically just sat, like, shaking his head. Poor little Rory. He's just trying to make friends. And Max is like, nope, this is my group. Max is getting so jealous, but Rory just doesn't care. He's just here smirking away like, yeah, boy, I'm in there. He's like, no, stop. Talk to the hand. That's so rude. Oh my goodness. I can't believe they just all walked off on us. That's so bad. Do we still have the game system? Oh, we do. Let's play a multiplayer game. We'll play My Sims Racing with everybody. I just want to get... Don't make a mess, dude. This isn't your house. You're not allowed to throw paint all over the wood chips. Oh my god, that would be such a pain in the bum to clean up. This is like actual like wood chippings. You just have to like, if you didn't want like paint splattered wood chippings, you would just have to like throw them away. It'd be awful. Are you guys leaving? Okay, that's fine, I guess. I guess that's okay. We'll play My Sims Racing without you. We didn't even need you anyway. That's good. My plan worked. I just wanted to chill with Elsa, and now we made it happen because everybody else got bored of us just chatting away to her. Max, curfew is about to start. If you don't go home soon, then you will get in trouble. I love how Max has now become our bodyguard. It is great. He's in on the action. Bjorn's like playing a game with us. That's awesome. He's a cool dad. He sits and plays video games while Sophia's just like judging us all. No, she's just sat listening to her music. She just doesn't want to get involved because she's paying attention to her jams. She's just vibing. She's the cool older sister who just wants to drink lattes and vibe to music. We reached motor level 5. Alright guys, I think I'm going to end the part here. Like I said, in the next part we will have an extremely... Sophia, are you okay, girl? Are you okay there? You look like you have 2 black eyes. You look like a panda. So like I said, we will have a very Christmassy part in the next part. I think we'll have the girls take Rory out to like Santa's grotto to meet Father Christmas and like kind of chat to him a little bit, tell him what he wants for Christmas. And then if I can find something like it, we'll have like maybe some Christmas markets, or we'll go to like a Christmas tree forest and pick out our Christmas tree. It'll be fun. Whatever we do, whatever I decide to do, it'll be rather Christmassy. It's kind of like Vlogmas, but in The Sims. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Once again, sorry that I had to like go into what I had to go into at the beginning of the video, but I didn't just want to ignore it. I wanted to address it, and I hope you guys understand more where I was coming from now that you've heard me explain my thoughts and feelings on the situation. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will speak to you all in the next part. Bye guys!